Welcome to Bible Quiz Central. Our quizzes are perfect for the whole family and a great way to build your knowledge of the Bible together. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss a quiz. We post new videos every week. Each video features 10 challenging questions that will help you learn and grow in your faith. Ready to test your knowledge? Let's get started. In the parable of the Good Samaritan who helped the injured man. A Levite, a Samaritan, a priest, a merchant. A Samaritan. Luke 10:33. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. What did the father do when his prodigal son returned home? Scolded him, ignored him, welcomed him with open arms, sent him away. Welcomed him with open arms. Luke 15:20. So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him and kissed him. In the parable of the sower, what happened to the seeds that fell on good soil? They were eaten by birds. They withered away. They were choked by thorns. They produced a great crop. They produced a great crop. Matthew 13:8. Still other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop 100, 60 or 30 times what was sown. What is the main lesson of the parable of the mustard seed? Faith can start small and grow big. Seeds are hard to grow. Planting is difficult work. Mustard seeds are valuable. Faith can start small and grow big. Matthew 13:31-32. He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest of garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches. In the parable of the lost sheep, how many sheep did the shepherd leave behind to find the lost one? 10, 50, 99, 100. Luke 15:4. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? What did the wise and foolish builders build their houses on in Jesus' parable? Wise on rock, foolish on sand. Both on sand. Wise on grass, foolish on mud. Both on rock. Wise on rock, foolish on sand. Matthew 7:24-27. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash. What did the servant who received 1 talent do with it in the parable of the talents? Invested it, buried it, spent it all, gave it away. Buried it. Matthew 25:18. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. In the parable of the 10 virgins, what did the 5 wise virgins bring that the foolish ones did not? Extra food, money, flowers, extra oil for their lamps. extra oil for their lamps. Matthew 25:4. The wise ones, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps. Who was forgiven a large debt, but refused to forgive a small debt owed to him in the parable of the unmerciful servant. The king, the servant, the judge, the soldier. The servant. Matthew 18:28-30. But when that servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 silver coins. He grabbed him and began to choke him. "Pay back what you owe me," he demanded. His fellow servant fell to his knees and begged him, "Be patient with me, and I will pay it back." But he refused. Instead, he went off and had the man thrown into prison until he could pay the debt. In the parable of the hidden treasure, what did the man do when he found treasure in a field? Kept it a secret. Sold everything he had to buy the field. Shared it with everyone. Hid it again. Sold everything he had to buy the field. Matthew 13:44. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went and sold all he had and bought that field. That's it for today's Bible quiz. How did you do? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed, give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. We appreciate your support. Got prayer requests? Leave them below. Thanks for watching. God bless.